So as you know, we here at Cheers to You like to do things just a little differently. We've been to breweries, wineries, and we've also been to bars, but today we're at a grocery store. That's right, a grocery store, the Weiss here in Lansdale. They've been selling beer here for 14 months. Some people know about it, some people don't, but those that do think it's a great idea. Watch it now on this week's episode of Cheers to You. We're here at the Trenton Road Takeout in Falsington, where the owner says the use of social media has revitalized his business and helps him sell the 900 plus beers he has in stock. Watch it now on Cheers to You. We're here at Tower Hill Brewery here in Chalfont, which is unlike any place we've been to since I've been doing the show. Now I say that because this place legitimately doubles as a brewery and a restaurant, and everything's made in-house. Watch it now on this week's episode of Cheers to You. The season's changing, as are things here at Doylestown Brewing Company. Voted best brewery by the Intel's readership, the brewery appeals to the average beer drinker, which is really starting to pay off. Find out all about it on this week's episode of Cheers to You. Over the past couple months, we at Cheers to You have taken you to a number of locations, including breweries, and we showed you how they run their business and also how they create their craft beer. However, this week's episode is less focused on how they create beer, but more so how you can do it if you decide to get into the craft brewing industry. Find out all about it and more on this week's episode of Cheers to You. We're here with Walt Roynan, beer cafe leader here at the Weiss in Lansdale. Now, we're in a grocery store, which many people may find odd, because this is a beer show.
Correct.
But 14 months ago, Pennsylvania changed the law which allows beer to be sold in grocery stores.
Mm-hmm.
And you've been here from day one.
Exactly.
Now,
14
before
months.
we really get into what you guys are about, what beer do you guys offer here? What can someone who's buying their groceries come over here and grab?
Just about anything we carry, from domestics, crafts, you got lagers, porters, stouts, pilsners.
Literally a beer for every drinker from
anything.
every end of the spectrum.
Any day of the year, you got it.
And
It's
you even
here.
have, I saw, you got, is that 40s? 40s
Yeah,
over there?
yeah.
You got some Hurricanes, you got the Old English
Yeah, we
over
got
there.
all that too.
You really can't go wrong with those. I'm a fan of those, if you haven't noticed that by now. But getting started, what do you guys offer? What are you guys about? What's your goal here? We're back here with Mike at the tap, because Mike, you do have some beers on tap here, and I think what I have in front of me is your Softly Spoken Magic Spells, which is a double IPA, and I'm guessing these rotate, correct?
Yes.
They go back and forth?
I try to keep it mixed up. Every week we have something different, depending on how fast they sell. Sometimes you get a tap blocker, you have to move it out. We try to have an IPA, a dark beer, a stout, beers that people are hard to come by, a lot of them. The Softly Spoken Magic.
Mm-hmm. It's actually really good. I mean, for being a double IPA, it's not too strong. I think I had the Stone Coffee Milk Stout here, which is pretty coffee. You can smell the coffee right away. That smell too, but it's good. I mean, it tastes pretty good.
The Pizza Boy, I don't carrot at all, is a brown ale with carrot flavoring.
That's different. Carrot.
Did you try it?
I did not try it. I opted out not to try that one. I'm not
You
big
know
on
what?
carrots.
I had a guy try it the other day. It's better than it looks. He put it in his mouth and he had to look like, I'm not gonna like it, and he drank it and a smile, he just looked at me and smiled.
Maybe I will try. Maybe I will give it a shot.
Let me give you a little taste of it.
Sure.
You can come in. There's no requirement to buy. Just come in and get a sample.
It's not that bad at all. You're right. You were right.
Yeah.
All right, you were right. You got me.
You tried the Feast of Fools?
I did not try the Feast of Fools, but it looks like I'm about to try the Feast of Fools.
You're going to try the Feast of Fools.
All right, sounds good.
That's from Magic Had.
Might have to clock out early today.
They had the raspberry.
We're here with Stanley Kreff, the owner of Tower Hill Brewery right here in Chalfont. Now, you guys are tucked in right off West Butler Avenue beside our friends here at Skyline Tavern. We were there not too long ago. I'd love to hear more about your business. I've heard a lot of great things. I know you double as a restaurant and a brewery, so I'm very interested to find out what your business is really about.
That has been my inspiration to go into something like this.
Mm-hmm.
It's been a lot of fun trying to match beer with food.
Well, I mean, everyone needs some food after they're drinking beer. I mean, it all goes well
Or
together.
while they're drinking beer.
Sure.
To entice your palate, and it doesn't necessarily have to be spicy or salty or greasy, but it just lots of flavor is what was my goal.
What are some things that you have been pushing out there with your beer and with your food? What are some beers you guys have, and what are the food that you're pairing with it?
Well, we try to go seasonal. We just had our pumpkin beer, and I matched it with a couple of fall things. One of my biggest sellers, our pierogi, the potato and cheese,
Nice.
all vegetarian, come with caramelized onions. We make them right here. I'm actually selling a decent amount for the holidays too.
Nice,
So people are
nice.
taking it home and taking our traditions home with them.
I just want to thank you for being on the show,
Thank
Walt.
you, Adrian.
Did a great
Appreciate
job.
it.
You have a lot of great things going on here. I'm sure there's plenty more to come in the future. So thank you for appearing on this episode of Cheers to You. Thanks for all you. Thanks for watching. I'm Adrian Sipes. We'll see you soon. Well, Mike, I wish you the best of luck, man. I really
All right,
appreciate you
thank you.
being on the show.
Thank you for
have a lot of
stopping
great
by.
things. No, absolutely. I had a great time. The beer's amazing. Can't complain. Great staff.
Thank you.
Really can't go wrong. For all you that watched this episode of Cheers to You, thanks for watching. We'll see you soon.